Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about some relatively easy props to use. I am a huge fan of Lakeshore Learning Resource products, and I'm going to show you a few of those today. My favorite is the magnifying glass. Kids love it when we use this for I see whatever, or when I'm asking them, what do you see? They love it. Another favorite is my ice cream building game, or reward as you like. The children love to tell me what color they are that we're putting on and what flavor it might be. So this one being purple, some of them may say raspberry, or we may put blue on there and they'll say blueberry. They love it. And I usually give 1 scoop per star as we're going throughout the session. Lakeshore has some very durable toys and products, and they're all wipeable, which is fantastic for those of us who have little children at home and they like to get their sticky little fingers all over everything. But we don't have to worry about that because we can just take a sandy wipe or run it underneath the sink in some hot water and call it a day. Some other toys or tools, I should say tools, not toys, but tools that I favor. Anything that you can wipe down that is DryRace is fantastic. I have recently had several sessions where we have talked about time. Now this is nice because you can write in here the numeral clock time versus just doing it on the face. I feel like using both on the same platform makes it a little bit easier for the kids to really understand and comprehend that, you know, it says 8 o'clock. So we're gonna write 8 o'clock. Some of the other items that I use a lot from Lakeshore is their play food. Their play food is exceptional. It looks lifelike, it feels real for the most part, and again, it's so easy to wipe down, so you don't ever have to worry about sticky stuff getting all over and not being able to come off, unlike with our plush items, you know, such as Dino and good old Snoopy back here. You can't not do without him. So, you know, it's just great. Some other items that I really have enjoyed using are these magnetic kits, and they are, I got them off of Amazon. This particular set comes with 78 letters and 26 pictures. You can see a lot of the pictures behind me here, and I use them almost daily in every lesson possible. They're thick, they're sturdy, so, and they work great, and the kids love them. Some other things that I have found helpful that the kids really enjoy is these cards. I am a speech therapist by trade, and I love my Lakeshore photo library cards. These are all lifelike pictures. You've got multiple categories in here. There's shapes and colors, there's children's toys, outdoor items, food, school items, kitchen supplies, furniture, clothes, animals, and house items. I find that with most of these VIPKid lessons, I tend to use the animals, the household items, and the foods most often. In fact, everybody knows that infamous trial where it is the ABC and cat, apple, and banana. And
I meant bed.
I have those exact 3 cards that I use with my kids. So we practice by saying bed. And they'll say bed. Or cat, meow. Or apples. I like apples. The kids love it. I mean, you can't go wrong with real lifelike pictures. I know some of you are diehard, Google Slide fans and digital reward props and all that, and that's fantastic, and everybody has their own cup of tea, but being a speech therapist, I like something that's more tangible, something that you can feel and get a real representation of when in a learning environment. So I really favor these particular cards. And again, they are called Building Language Photo Library, and they are also by Lakeshore. Phenomenal product. If you get a chance to get on a Lakeshore website, or you can even Google them on Amazon, they're everywhere. And in my personal opinion, and I may be biased because I love this particular company, I feel like they're the best learning resource out there, especially for our kiddos in China who don't have us there right in front of them, touching and feeling and looking and listening. They're having to go through with us through the camera. So what better way to engage them than with something that looks and, for us feels real, but feels real for them in the sense that it's a connection. It makes a connection. It's not like you're showing them a cartoon of an item and then they get confused as to whether or not it's real in real life. So that is my take on some of my most prized items that I use at Lakeshore and Learning Resources. They go hand in hand, and they're fabulous. So if you get a chance and you have a little extra to spend, I would suggest getting a couple of their items, and you can use them on so many different accounts. I mean, the ice cream, you can talk about colors, you can talk about flavors, that's building more vocabulary and going off into that extension piece during our lessons. You could also talk about, oh, this is tall, this is short. So there's so much you can do. Or I have one ice cream, you have one ice cream. How many ice cream cones do we have? We have 2, because 1 + 1 = 2. The kids love it. Another favorite of mine to use during my lessons are any of the Little Peoples by FisherPrice. They boat. One of the lessons, it talks about a boat. You can still reference colors, purple boat, blue boat. Build on that extension. As a speech therapist, we love to look for different ways to expand their sentences. We always learned to address the sound, the word, the phrase, and then sentences. And then after they have mastered their stuff in sentences, then we push forward into what we call carryover, and that usually transitions into the conversation side of things. So these babies of ours that we are loving and teaching on a daily basis, they just eat this stuff up. You know, an easy extension with a boat would be to say, boat. Good. Blue boat. I see a blue boat. Good. I like to ride on a boat. There's so much you can do with any object you have. But guys, hands down, Learning Resources, their cards, their foods, which are called Learning Resources New Sprouts foods. Any of the FisherPrice Little People's items, I use one of my kids' planes from can't talk today. I use one of my children's little FisherPrice Little People planes. And sometimes I will use their trains as well, just to show and show the kids. Anything lifelike. If you have hats or, you know, those funny little headbands that people like to wear, this one is one of my kids' favorites. Ah! What's on my head? It's a shark. It's a shark. And they love it because the shark is eating my head. Love it. Anything to get these kids laughing and learning, that's all we can ask for. So again, I know this video is kind of quick and short, but it was my personal favorites and easy to clean and maintain props and teaching materials. Feel free to subscribe below. Again, can't talk today. And I hope that you will consider following me on my channel as I go through my journey with teaching at VIPKid. And if you have any questions or you want to become a VIPKid teacher, please, 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 please send me an email, subscribe to this channel, and we will get together, and I promise you I can walk you through the process so that you too can become an excellent VIPKid teacher. Bye.